Although her smile has never left me and her love seeps within me, the day has come 11 years later. He was found guilty.
I could say that Gwen's death has taken a whole lot away from me. But I try to stay focused and I try to stay prayerful. God, help us through this. And you know, you're not supposed to question God, but it's like, why? How come? I know we all have to go sometime, but and you can't say she didn't deserve this or nobody deserves it. And it's just so unfair for her life to be cut down at the age of 36. This madness in her death is just, it's just made us just totally, I don't want to say like the animal or monster instinct come out of you, but it's just a subject when you talk about it. And I made a joke. And I said, you know, what about the people that go in the courtroom and just blow people away, because that's so unfair. It is just so unfair that someone would just kill somebody like that, and then just to know that your sister was murdered, and you constantly had these visions of her body laying in this field, and that she was shot in the head. It replays over in my mind all the time, constantly.
Organized, placed where it's supposed to be. Penalized for things, people, and circumstances. What a catastrophe.
Okay, I live in Vallejo. Pinky was in Virginia, then LA. Betty's in Berkeley. KK was here in Stockton. You know, Gwen was in Stockton. Everybody, when she was gone, it was like that getting together for the kids, you know. Mm-hmm. All our children were always very close. And it's like, there are times now, we may not speak to each other 6 months at a time, which is sad.
How could it be? My best friend's gone, and I'm so all alone. I really miss you, Gwen. I can never forget my sister. You know, I remember the times that we used to just about leave to fight. We used to go to school together. I ain't gonna ever forget my sister. You know? And my daughter, she used to love my sister. That's her favorite auntie, as she says. I can believe, I hate to say that the person was black and then came open like we did. That's hard.
A butterfly I grew to know hides back into the cocoon. Home, alone, quiet, silent, sacred, and safe. Trying to cover up with broken pieces. I think I had just come home from school, and the detectives knocked on the door, and they had, you know, asked my uncle that was living with us at the time, did they know, you know, this person or whatever, and they sent me to my room, and my uncle came into the room and the detective came into the room, and, you know, they told me my mother was killed, and I instantly flew off the handle, and I ran outside, and kicked the garage door, kicked a big dent into the garage door, and I cried, I wailed, I screamed, and my friends in the neighborhood came around the corner, what happened? And it's like I was speechless, I couldn't talk. I felt guilty for a long time also because I told her I hated her. And it makes me feel like, you know, I was really all she had. I mean, she has a lot of family, but I was the one that fought with her. You know, I was the one that was there with her through it all. I was the one that, you know, my friends came to the door with a red pump and, you know, like your mom just got snatched up in the house. And I'm running around the corner. I kick in this drug house door like I'm 10 feet tall, not caring if I was shot. I wanted my mother back. But I felt real guilty, like I was the one that she counted on to be there to rescue her. And I told her I hated her. I'm falling apart, hoping you will pick up the pieces and mold me back into the woman you saved back then. Replace her with me, the uplifted, informer, rejuvenated, new Gwen. I love you, Mom.